Hey everyone, welcome to Decorate with Us Fall Season 2024. This is where we bring you into our home and share how we decorate it for fall. We will start by sharing our plans and our inspiration today, and then we'll end up the season with a home tour. Hopefully you'll get inspired. If you are not ready to decorate right now, because we are a little bit early, go ahead and save these videos and come back to them when you're ready to decorate. So make sure you start following our page so that you will not miss one little thing that we share. Get started with today's video on how I planned, prep, and find my inspirational piece. So the first thing I like to do before I even go shopping for that season or pulling anything down from the attic or under the bed, whatever, I like to sit down and plan. What rooms am I going to be decorating this year? Am I going to decorate the whole house? Or am I going to just decorate a few rooms and then go outside and decorate like crazy? That's something I need to know. But after I have all that done, then I start looking for my inspirational piece, because once I find that inspirational piece, then I can start building my color palette and what kind of elements I need. So there is so many things that spin off of your inspirational piece. So I found my inspirational piece online at Kirkland's. And my inspirational piece for 2024, I love it, is this print. I just love this piece. It is just beautiful. It's formal, but yet it could be country or it could be farmhouse. It could be anything. I just love the soft colors and some deep orange as well. So after I found my inspirational piece, guess where I went? I did. I went to Lowe's and I chose my color palette for 2024. I did pull out some craft paint that blends well with my color palette, just in case I need to paint something or a pumpkin or two. And then I have some other paints that would blend with this too. So now that I have my inspirational piece, this pretty much sets the tone on how I'm going to decorate my home. So I have my inspirational piece. I have my color palette. Now what? We need to pull all of our elements out. Our pumpkins, our frames, our textures, blankets, throw pillows, all that. And then we can figure out our inventory and what we're going to use and what we're not going to use. So let me take you through my process.
Right, so I like to bring all of my seasonal tubs in one area so I have an eye view of what I have. Now these are all of my pumpkins and some fall decor. I have my stems in those bags. That will go down into the craft room. My wreaths and my garland are in those clear containers, which I will be bringing them down as well. But anyway, I like to have all of my pumpkins pretty much in view, so when I'm looking for a certain thing, I can find them. So I'm going to leave these up in the attic just because it'll keep less stress on me downstairs with all of this going on like it normally does. So we're going to try it this year this way. But anyway, here is all of my pumpkins, which I have many. Every time I go into a room, I will figure out the plan and grab a pumpkin or two and see if I need to revamp it for that room. Anyway, let's go down and I'll show you my frame. In this spare bedroom, I laid out all of my frames that I keep under a guest bedroom's bed. They were all the small little frames and little plaques. Then we just go all the way down here. Now I might not use all these. Most of my fall decor is basically more of the burnt orange, so I think it's gonna work. But anyway, these are how I line them up. So when I get into a room, I look to see if there's anything I can use or revamp. All right, so if we turn around from the frames, we have all of my kitchen towels. I have only one rug that goes in the bath. I have all of my fall throws lined up and all of my throw pillows. So this gives me a simple way to come into a room, find what I need, and get it quick, because you don't want to lose that train of thought when you start decorating. I turn into the corner of this room. I placed all of my floral arrangements. Now, I don't have very many. Well, this might be a lot to some of you, but I don't have a lot because I usually make my own and change them up every year. But these are the ones that I purchased already made. So I just placed them there so they're easy for me to find. That candle is a DIY that I did right at the end of last year. But anyway, we'll be using that maybe as well. This is the room that will be my warehouse for fall. And then up in the attic will hold all of my pumpkins and vases and things that I need to go look at too. I don't want to bring them all down. Now that we have all of our fall decor out in the open where we can visually see what we have the inspirational piece, which is lovely, by the way. I just love it. And we have our color palette. Now it's time to take some elements, just not all, just bits and pieces, to give us an example of how we want our decorating to go and to feel. So the first thing I always do when I get my inspiration is I pull out my seasonal pillows. So after I get all my pillows out, I start looking at what will complement my inspirational piece. I will be using burnt orange. I love the color and I love how it brings out the deep orange in my inspirational piece. So I will be using that color. Next thing I want to do is find a pattern pillow that won't compete with my theme pillows, which will be my fall, my pumpkins and wording pillows. So I decided to use a taupe and white buffalo plaid pillow. I just love how this looks with my pattern. It doesn't really scream too busy, and it just blends so nice. So I will be sticking with some taupes and whites and the burnt orange. Now I look at my theme pillows, my fall pillows. So I pulled out this oblong pillow. I thought it looks really good with the other two pillows, and I love the combo with the inspirational piece. I just love that. Using this pumpkin pillow that I found in Kirkland's last year. It has some texture to it. It also has some stitching of the taupe and white veining, which goes with these pumpkins in this pillow. So see how I figure out my pillows is I take the inspirational piece and the color palette that I chose, and I start blending with textures and patterns and themes. So now that I have my main throw pillows picked out, it's time to pick out my main throws. Now these are not just the throws that I will be using, but these are the ones that I want to showcase. I wanted to pick out pretty much the same as I did on my pillows. I wanted a dark orange, so I picked out my burnt orange throw that is plaid. I also wanted to pick out a pattern, not a busy pattern, but just a nice soft pattern. So I picked out this, it has the burnt orange and the cream, and it kind of complements the plaid that's going on in my throw pillow. And then I just brought out a striped cream with the burnt orange stripe throw. Now I will be using more throws than this, but these are just my main throws. Before I move on to another element, I wanted to pick out my dish towels that I want to use in my kitchen, just to build up the theme there as well. Still complementing my inspirational piece, I pulled out this dish towel. I just love the pattern, and it's embroidered, and the color matches everything really well.
I also, this striped towel, I think that complements each other really good. And then to bring in some taupe, I brought this towel in. It just gives me a little idea of what my decor could be in the kitchen. Is this cut in stone? No. But I wanted something that I can start with in the kitchen as well. And I think this towel really does do the work. So the next element that I will be bringing out is my pumpkins. Do I want to use all orange? Or in my inspirational piece, there's orange and white. Do I want to just focus on those two colors, or do I want to bring in more colors? Do I have enough for the whole house? If not, I will go get some paint and start painting pumpkins. So the pumpkins that I will be using throughout our home will be the traditional orange pumpkins, the cream pumpkins, and some texture pumpkins such as wicker. Next element I will be choosing are my frames. What frames will complement the inspirational piece that I have that I can place throughout my home? I did pick out a few that I have that I wanted to share with you. Both of these are from Kirkland's as well as the inspirational piece. I purchased them in different years, but I think this one will go really well with that. It has the dark orange and the creams and the greens that you find in the inspirational piece. I will be using this one. And then also this one, I love the print of this. It really looks good with the inspirational piece. So these two I know for sure I will be using. Like I said earlier, my frames are mostly the burnt orange, so anything I use will complement my frame here. I haven't really made the decision if I'm sticking with just one type of metal. Right now is the antique gold, not the brassy, but antique gold. I think that would look nice, but also the wood tones would look right with that as well. It just depends on what I am going to be styling on that particular piece. And I want to look at is all my seasonal candles. So I pulled out all the candles, and believe it or not, they all match my inspirational piece, so it's not that hard. I'll be using all my fall candles. Next important element that I want to pull out is all my stems. You saw that my stems are in a big old tote. They are all fall colors. They'll match my inspirational piece lovely, but I just pulled out these just to show you how pretty even the cream goes with my inspirational piece. I love stems. That's as bad as pumpkins here in my home. The next element I want to look at, I might not pull them all out right now, but I want to figure out what type of vessels, what color vessels I want to use. Right now you can see a lot of black that's in my home right now. Do I want to stay with the black with all of my fall stems? I might want to go with the lighter color vessels, just use the neutral ones, maybe occasionally some fall color glass, but I think I will be going with the lighter vessels instead of the black. I think that will pop better with my theme of my fall this year. So I might be changing out my black vessels with more of the lighter browns and the whites. So the last element that I need to pull out is all my my fall accent pieces. My little squirrels are the acorns. I have a wooden acorn, and then I have a brass acorn. We have some pine cones. We have votive cups, just little accent pumpkins. We need to get some pumpkin fillers, like if you have a glass vase or a bowl, you want to put some fall fillers in there. But we want to pull out things that we want to accent, not just with pumpkins, just little accent fall decor pieces. Elements that I like to make sure that I have plenty of: throw pillows, we have throw blankets, we have dish towels, we have stems, what type of pumpkins you want to use, what kind of fall accent pieces, what metals do you want to use, candles, do you want to put some fall candles out, what kind of vessels do you want to put your favorite stem in, All of this does make a difference when you get it all put together. It just makes your job so much easier. The last thing I wanted to share with you before we call this video done is what I found last year after season in Bell's. I actually, when I got all my stuff out, I forgot about this. I put it up in my fall tubs and actually forgot about them until I just pulled this up and I'm like, what is in here? So I want to share with you what I found last year after season. And I will not be using blue in our home because it's the orange time, but I will be using blue here in my craft room. So these are what I found in Bell's after season. I just think this is so pretty and it does light up. And I found this for $4 even. It was regular $6.99 and I got it for $4. And I love that. And then I found this bluish green glass pumpkin. I love glass pumpkins. This was $4.79. It was regular $9.99. Found this for $4.79. So I will be using that. And I found this, it's not really wood, but it looks like wood. This cute little pumpkin with a silver stem. This was only $2.59. So I found that. And it was so crazy. One of our family friends, and she's a follower too, she sent me a gift package. She saw these and she picked them up for herself, but she couldn't use them, so she mailed these 3 items to me. I just love this. So pretty. A votive cup, a little pumpkin plate, and then a wooden flower. But I will be putting these out as well. So thank you, Ruth, for sending this to me. I will think about you every time I see these, but these will look so pretty in my craft room, all dressed up in blue fall. Stay tuned because we will be doing the foyer Tuesday. Till then, see you later. God bless. Bye-bye.